BuckeyeHuddle.com. Our Southern Swing continues here in Charlotte. This is our last stop in Charlotte, last stop in the state of North Carolina. David Sanders, one of the top targets for Ohio State, maybe the top target for Ohio State. I'll let you guys decide that. David, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. Just got done with workouts and having a great day.
You look physically bigger and stronger than when we talked to you. We did this a year ago. How have the gains been since then, and just how much has your body changed since then?
Definitely. It's been a great progression between this year and last year. It's a big difference. I put on 35 pounds since the season ended. I'm about 285 right now, so 6'6", 285. Been grinding in the weight room and eating correctly and everything like that. So just making sure my diet is right and you're not really handling my business in the weight room has been the biggest part of me really gaining. But the main thing was just getting prepared for college and being able to walk in as a true freshman and be able to compete for that starting spot.
Yep. Made a little quiet, below the radar trip to Ohio State this weekend. You had just been there about a month ago. What was I guess the purpose of this latest one?
Definitely. I mean, it was just the consistency between the program. Coach Fry, Coach Day, Coach Mike, the assistant offensive line coach, they've been on me heavy. My family and I, we've been in constant contact throughout the weeks and FaceTimes, Technique Tuesday, everything like that. So it was just the attention and consistency that they were given. Drew the attention to Ohio State for sure, and obviously that's one of my top schools that I have right now. So just spending as much time around that program was going to be the biggest thing for me, and feeling comfortable to make that decision to, call that place home for the next 3 to 4 years.
Now, to the outsiders, to people like me, it didn't look like Ohio State was much of a factor going back 6-8 months.
Right.
Would you say was that inaccurate? Have things changed, or have things moved? Like, have they done made up some ground, whatever you want to call it?
I would say that's an accurate statement, only because I had only been to Ohio State one time, and that one visit was very good, but I just felt like that wasn't a place I could call home after only being there one time. Spending time, quality time around the coaches and the program and the players that they have in the locker room, that's a key factor for me and my family, just to feel comfortable with going there for the next 3 to 4 years. So, these consecutive visits between a month ago, getting to meet the players, hang out with the players a little bit, and then this last one, just getting to talk to Coach Fry, watch film, and talk to Coach Day and break down what did they expect out of me and what are they looking for out of me and the player. That really boosted their morale for me. Obviously, I was already heavily liking Ohio State, because I wouldn't have put them in my top schools if I didn't like them the first time. So they've done a great job. Just the consistency, like I said. Although they are so far, they text me, call me. Me, Coach Mike, and Coach Fry have this thing called Technique Tuesday. Okay. So we've been keeping up with that. That's just when they send me clips, and my film, somebody else's film, and I kind of break it down and things like that. So that's one of the things that stuck out to me, is just their consistency, and they're such great coaches, and I can learn so much from them. They developed great players in the past, so I could definitely be one of those players that come into that program and make a huge difference. You've
mentioned obviously playing early, and everyone wants to do that. Only so many people can, but especially at line, it's a developmental position. Right. But you look at kind of Ohio State, kind of a veteran tackle group. Have you looked at kind of the situation there in terms of the path to the field, and kind of what have you seen there?
Definitely. I mean, obviously anywhere you go is going to be a tough battle, being a starting left tackle or right tackle for any Power 5 program that I'm looking at. It's not going to be a cakewalk trying to go in and start. So anywhere you're going to have to put in that work. But just talking to Coach Fry and being around those guys, I feel like I can go in there and compete for the starting job if I need to. So me early enrolling is going to be a big part of that, getting in the playbook early, getting in that weight room and things like that. So I'm just truly excited for that journey.
You have built a relationship, friendship, whatever you want to call it, with Paris Johnson and his family. What has that, I'm sure that goes beyond just, him talking to you about Ohio State. Right. There's a lot of things he went through. Definitely. As very similar to you coming out of high school, very similar path to you. I know he's now where you hope to be in 4 or 5 years. Yep. I guess, how valuable of a resource has that been? How is that relationship going?
Definitely. I mean, the resource of having him almost at my fingertips is amazing, to have that quality of a guy, a young man or adult at that point, a man, just being able to reach out to him, talk to him for advice. And even outside Ohio State, like you said, he doesn't push Ohio State at all for me. He's not on their recruiting staff or anything. So his true, honest opinion about Coach Fry, Coach Mike, and that program has been, nothing but the best for me. And just giving me advice on how to take that recruiting process, how to attack when you get there in college that first day, and just staying focused and things like that. So I'm very grateful for him and his family for just helping my family out with this recruiting process as well.
Yep. Just 2 quick things to get you out of here. Do you have official visits set up?
Yes,
What do you have scheduled so far? Just kind of talk us through that.
Yes, sir. So the official visits start May 31st with Clemson. Then I go to Georgia the next weekend. Then Tennessee. Then Alabama. Then Ohio State will be the last one.
Now, are you getting all this out of the way to make a decision for your senior year, or is this something that could go into like December?
Yes, sir. I definitely want to be an earlier commit type of guy. Hopefully, late July, early August before my senior season, just so I can enjoy that senior year. You know, homecoming, senior night, all of that. I'll be graduating early in December, so I definitely want to just get that out the way and just enjoy senior year.
Well, we appreciate your time, David. We know it's very valuable right now.
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of people coming after you, a lot of coaches coming here wanting to see you, and a lot of people asking for your time. So we
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you doing this. Good seeing you again,
Yes, sir.
and good luck the rest of spring.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir.